actually met on Instagram.
And then I came across her story, and I'm like, dang, who is this? This girl is beautiful. So I slid up, dropped some emojis in her DM.
And I was sending back emojis, and then one day he proceeded to start a conversation with me. So after that conversation, he ended up sending me his number.
She texted me, and we talked for a while.
And he finally asked me on a date.
So our first date, it was a lot of, smiles and cheesing. And I'm like, I got this wonderful, beautiful girl I'm taking out. I go to her house, I pick her up, meet her family.
That day was just so fun. It was this vibe that was between us. It was just amazing. He made me smile, made me laugh. We were singing together. We just had a really good night. I just had the best time that I had ever had with anybody else.
This girl is beautiful. She's smart. She has all her stuff together. She got a car and stuff like that. I'm just like, dang, she really doing her thing. She in college. Everything is just like, everything was good.
I definitely knew that I wanted to continue getting to know him. It was just something between us that I just knew that I couldn't let go. It was something very special about him, so I had to keep him close. So when you get somebody that you feel like is special, keep them close.
So I was working in Illinois, and I would drive to Indiana every Wednesday so we can meet at Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. Mind you, I was working nights, so I really didn't have to get up in the morning, but it was something I really wanted to do because I wanted to go see her.
We used to get our little frappes and just drink them and talk and laugh and just have a good time together.
You have any explanation of waking me up?
You want to wake up?
Have any explanation of waking me up? At 7 in the morning, though? I told Jubilee I love her first. Mind you, I never took any girl to meet my dad, so it was just like, I need to take her to meet my dad.
And he was like, you're special if I take you to my dad's house. I never took anyone to my dad's house before. And in that moment, a light go off in your head, bling, I'm special, okay. So in that car ride while we were talking about that, he was just explaining how he felt about me, and he told me that he loved me. And I'm thinking in my head like, oh, I love him too, but it's too soon for me to say that. But I do love him. All right, I'm glad he feels the same way. So when we got home, because my car was at his house, so he dropped me back off at his house, and he was walking me to the car, and we were talking again, and he just told me again before I got in the car, he was like, I love you. And I'm looking like, okay, just go ahead and say it, girl. Push your pride to the side. And I said, okay, I love you too. And we said goodnight.
Proposal day was a big step for me. It was me really transcending into the man. I already felt like a man. I had my own job, my own car. I was 20 years old. So I was really maturing into a man. Plus, I loved her so much, so I knew that I wanted to be with her forever. So I took the step. I went and got a ring, beautiful ring. And I let her parents know, and all of that went good. So leading up to the proposal day was fun. I met with her mom, met with my mom, then we all got together, we went out to eat, we talked about it, prayed over it, and God led me down the path where I needed to go.
The proposal day. I didn't know he was going to propose, of course, but it was the 4th of July, and he told me that a few family members were going to come over, 10 to be exact. So his family started coming over, my family was over there and everything, and I start counting, and I'm like, hold on, 11, 12, 13, 17? You said it was only going to be 10. What in the world? 20?
And she was looking around like, what is going on? What is going on? Why is all these people showing up? I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know why all these people showing up. We only told a few. So we playing this game. It's like a blindfold game. Everybody playing it. She blindfolded. She was the only one blindfolded. Nobody else put blindfolds on, obviously, because I'm finna propose.
I'm thinking that everybody else has their blindfold on too, because I've seen people put the blindfold on. So I'm like, okay. I put mine on, and they're like, okay, it's time to take the blindfold off. I take the blindfold off, and I see my husband on his knee with the ring and the balloons and the flowers, the candles, the rug, the people, the cameras, everything. And I just started crying. I'm like, oh my gosh. And it was crazy to me because this was the day that I had always waited for. Somebody wanted to marry me.
She said yes. After the proposal was like everything, because I had a ring on her finger, and I was so thirsty that I went and got a ring and put on my finger. I went and put a ring on my finger, and like, I ain't even married yet. We ain't married yet, so, but I still had the ring. I'm like, I'm off the market. Can't nobody say nothing to me. I am a married man, even though we wasn't even married yet.
I knew he was the one for me because I checked everything off my list. So actually, I knew that I was going to be married at 19, but that's a story for another day. And I prayed to God, and I was like, God, I'm not trying to rush you, but you know I'm almost 19 now. So this is exactly how I want my husband to be. And I started going down the list of everything that I wanted in a man. And I ended up meeting Don a week later. So as we're dating and everything, I'm checking everything off the list. And finally I got to that last thing. And I was like, oh, yep. And I checked it off. I said, he is the one for me. He is the one that I prayed for. And look at me. I'm married at 19. Can you believe that?
Everything she does for me betters me. Like, she got me in church, got me praying more, got my faith level where it needs to be, and everything. Like, what we building right now is more than an empire. And I knew that early on because I just seen how smart she was. I was like, she got new ideas for everything. And I'm just like, wow, this girl is smart. Like, there's somebody I want to be with for the long term. For one, she's smart, beautiful. She checked off everything on my list. I knew she was the one. Even early on, even before the proposal, actually, I knew she was the one.
I told him that I wanted to wait to have sex until I was married. And I told him that very early on. So normally a response from a guy is like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. But he told me that he respected my decision and that he was willing to wait for me. So to me, that was a plus one. I was like, bang, all right, he definitely wants to be with me if he's willing to wait. And trust me, it was definitely worth it. Our wedding day was special. Our wedding day was special. Our wedding night was special because we waited. We did things right. And that is what I can say. I'm just so happy that we did it the right way.
The wedding was wonderful. I was waiting for her to come out. I'm looking around like, where's my wife at? And doors open. She came out looking like the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life.
I seen my husband and him just looking at me and I'm looking at him. Just made my heart feel so happy. I was happy that I was marrying the man of my dreams, the man that I prayed for. I love him with all my heart, so I was just excited.
I was like, yes, I'm glad I'm marrying her. She is so beautiful. And like tears are dropping out. I'm trying to hold my tears back. And it was definitely emotional, good emotional. But I'm definitely happy that I married the woman of my dreams, the most beautiful woman in the world.
Our marriage has been such a blessing. We have been nothing but blessed. Because we did it right, we keep God first. And we pray together. We love each other. and respect each other, everything has been wonderful. Everything has been really good. I wouldn't take it back.